Students throughout the state could have their cell phones collected daily when they go to class. Brock Owens got reaction from local schools and a lawmaker about a bill being proposed to keep phones out of students' hands in class. Brock.
Sean, local superintendents tell me this may sound like a big leap to take, but in many ways it's not, while a state representative argues that this is a step that must be taken.
A minute or two.
A bill requiring students at public schools to hand their phones over to a school official during class time is being proposed. State representatives say this is not a ban of phones in schools.
It becomes just like any other personal use device or personal item, like your coat or your makeup or anything else. I've heard from teachers and parents alike, they like this bill, and I haven't received very much pushback from it.
I think once students get in a routine of saying, when they enter the school or enter the classroom, they have to put their phone in the designated area where they won't be able to access it. That will just become common, and as younger students matriculate through the schools, they'll just get used to that, and they'll know that that's happening in every school across the state.
Local superintendents I spoke with say this would not be unfamiliar territory.
There are some procedures like that in place already that we could just expand.
Such as students' phones being collected before taking a standardized test. Some school officials say they are already implementing phone policies that do allow students to have the device on them, but not use it during classes. Education scores are dropping since social media has become widely available, according to representatives.
There's just so much information out there that this is the direction that we know we need to go in.
Some say this could also help with mental health, giving students a break from their phones. But others disagree.
Now, that's not going to stop what happens in the afternoons, in the evenings, on the weekends over the summer.
There are some exceptions in the bill, according to lawmakers, like students volunteering with local EMS or fire, monitoring certain medical issues, or if the student requires special needs, they will be allowed to have their phone throughout the school day.
In case of an emergency, that the students would have access to their phones. And that is 100% something that we are on board with.
Officials say they know students will initially not be happy if the decision is made to put the bill in place. But superintendents I spoke with say they're on board and expect parents to be the same.
I think it's a positive approach. It's definitely a necessary thing.
Officials say students would be allowed to get their phones for the lunch period and at the end of each day. Now this bill is just being proposed, so it still has a long way to go before possibly reaching the governor's desk. Reporting live in Cambria County, Brock Owens, 6 News.
Thanks for watching the WJAC YouTube channel. For more top stories and breaking news, be sure to subscribe to this channel and download our news app.